My man, Wolf Taylor.
I'm with that.
As usual on the ones and twos. Welcome back to the E1T1 podcast. I am your host, Chief, a.k.a. the Big Zo.
Right.
Because nobody rep Haiti like me, and if they say they do, they lying. They lying. But I still love them because I support everything Haitian. You already know.
Yeah.
And we got a special episode today. It's an interview, but one of my co-hosts is being interviewed.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And we also have Scrilla Gambino in the building.
Let's clap it up, man. We got to clap it up for that. We got to clap it up for that.
AKA,
yes,
those who lack knowledge of self will gain wisdom while I'm holding up that peace, God.
Yes, sir.
Peace, King.
Oh, my man did his.
Yeah.
Peace, King.
Yeah.
What up?
What's the word, bro?
You already know, man. We here.
Oh,
yeah, that's what I was looking for right there.
Yeah. In the building.
You ain't know I had that energy. Once the camera start rolling,
like
the journalists come out.
Like that.
Yeah.
The journalists come out.
I like this energy.
Got a, you feel me? Got a familiar face, sitting in a different place, bars.
Yes, sir.
Got WellmadeChoice, a.k.a. buy one, get one free. What up, man?
What's good, baby?
What up? How it feel to be a guest?
I'm not a host today, man.
How it feel to be a guest?
Different energy, but you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
I'm here.
Shout out to Trap, a.k.a. Fleeno Brown, away. I got you. Gentlemen, what up?
What's the word, bro?
How y'all doing? I kicked this off with your bars.
Yeah, that's tough. I
yeah.
appreciate that.
Yeah. One more time, right? Those who lack knowledge of self will gain wisdom as I'm holding up that peace, God. Yeah, knowledge of self, that's important. Being able to look in the mirror, that's important. Yeah, that's the energy I'm on. I got the brotherhood here.
Be safe, man.
All right. Wolf Taylor once again on the ones and twos always. Wolf, don't come to work, man. I'm calling out.
It's over.
I'm calling out. Wolf, what up, King?
We're calling out. You feel me?
Yes, sir. How you, brother?
I'm good, bro. But since you the Big Zo, give us a little something, bro.
Yeah,
we need to hear the native tongue.
Come on,
we need to hear that.
Gars, yo, man, chego, ça la nou fait. Les nèg yo vin là, nou vin chita, nou vin bay blague, nou vin régler business. Ça passe. Come on.
What he said was, we them niggas.
Went there today.
He
went there.
Come on, man. But brothers, it's about y'all, man. Scrilla Gambino, you first. How are you, King?
I'm all right, man. Feeling like new money on the old 20, man.
Feeling like new money on old 20.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've watched episodes of the E1T1 podcast, but I like to start every episode by saying thank you for the opportunity.
Nah, thank you for the opportunity. Shit, it's a good setup. It's good vibes.
Yes, sir.
Energy is right.
My man.
I like where this energy. I like where this interview's gonna go.
Yeah. WTF Media, where the magic happens.
Yeah.
WellmadeChoice, my brother, sitting on the opposite side of the table today. Thank you for the opportunity.
Anytime, man.
It's about time.
It feels different being on this chair, man. I ain't gonna hold you, man.
It's about time.
We was the one asking some of the questions, but I'm the one answering them today, so.
Yes, sir. So
lit.
for the Each One Teach One podcast fans, WellmadeChoice is not just a co-host of mine. He's also a brother of mine. He's also a rapper. He's also a writer. He's also an overall artist. Yeah. And it's time that, we use our, yes, not mine, our platform to highlight all of your talents, brother. So that's why we here.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Yes, sir. But can I start with Scrilla Gambino?
Listen, floor is his, man.
My man.
Floor is
My
his,
man. Yeah.
Man?
So Scrilla, man, I know you're an artist, right?
Yeah.
I also know that you got a podcast, so I did my homework. We gonna get there.
Yeah.
We gonna get there, but I want to go back to the beginning, man. Where you from?
From Harlem, Sugar Hill side of things, man.
I'm geographically not the best, so where is that?
Well, my block is 150th through 155th in Edgecombe.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So we like the most northern part of Harlem.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Born and raised?
I was born in Manhattanville projects.
Okay.
On, 131st, Amsterdam. But my mother moved when I was probably like 6 months to a year old.
Okay.
We ended up on Edgecombe. So I was born in Manhattanville, but raised on
On the hill.
On the hill.
Everybody I speak to from Harlem, yo, you know what's crazy? Our Harlem resume is impeccable. We had Neek Bucks. Shout out to Neek. Shout out to Neek Bucks. Salute. We had Uncasa.
Shout out.
Hip hop legend.
Yeah.
We had Dub Aura.
That's my guy too.
Oh man, Harlem. Salute.
Yeah, shout out Dub, man.
Shout out to Dub,
my brother. That's my brother. Like, yeah,
my man.
Brother.
Everyone from Harlem takes so much pride in being from there.
I mean, why not? I mean, like, not even to sound cocky or anything of the sort. It's like, yo, you should take pride in wherever you from. If you're from the Bronx, you should feel happy about being from the Bronx. Brooklyn, same thing. Like,
facts.
I've done went to places like, and people rep their shit the way that a Harlem nigga would rep Harlem.
So I'm from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
I love Brooklyn, born and raised. I rep Haiti like no other, right? But there's something about people from Harlem where it's like, I know that was the Renaissance. That's Malcolm X. Like, come on, what we talking about? I know the rich heritage behind Harlem, but being around people from Harlem, sometimes I'm like, damn, calm down. Like, you feel me? Like, what is it about Harlem that you wear like a badge of honor?
We different, man. Like, not for none, bro. It's a well-known fact that we are the trendsetters for the most part.
The trendsetters.
As far as fashion, how we dress, how we talk, how we move. Like, Harlem is where it's at for everything, bro. It's cultural. Like, it's Renaissance, like you said.
Uncasa said it.
Yeah, like, we got the art, we got the music, we got everything, bro.
It's like a lifestyle.
Like, yo, we rep Harlem like it's a borough. That's how real it is, bro. I consider Harlem a borough. That's my personal opinion. You feel the type of way you can kiss my ass.
The history is rich.
The history is rich.
So it's like, not for nothing, like, who am I to really fuck tradition up?
Yep.
Nah, I feel that.
It's like a lifestyle. Like, it's, for me, I got a saying, you got Harlem niggas, and you got niggas that's just from Harlem.
Talk to me. Break that down for me. I like that. Break that down for me, brother. You got Harlem niggas, and you got niggas that's just from Harlem.
Yeah.
I've met Harlem niggas.
Yes.
Okay.
The niggas that's just from Harlem just want to tell you they from Harlem just to tell you that.
Okay.
Nobody knows them. You regular, you a Joe Schmo. Like, you
just live here. You pay rent.
Like,
just live here. You pay rent.
Like, no characteristics whatsoever. You just from here.
Yeah. All right.
But then you got a Harlem nigga. You could put that nigga in the middle of fucking Vietnam. He's still gonna be a Harlem nigga.
That's niggas that know he's from Harlem.
That's deep.
That's the difference.
All right. So where'd you guys meet?
Shit, we grew up together.
Grew up together, pretty much.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sandbox, like that convo we was having in Studio A.
You could say. I mean, you could say that. You could say that pretty much.
Because I've known him for like 14 years.
I knew him since I was like 11, 12.
Oh, okay. All right, you got me beat.
Yeah, like 11, 12. So, like, just fresh out of middle school.
Not for nothing, you know how he said he knows like different versions of you?
Yes.
Same shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same shit. Just I know more different versions of him.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
It was a phase where I didn't talk.
Yeah.
But now you're like a bar for bar lyricist. How do you go from not talking to what you are now?
The crazy thing about it is my mother told me when I was about 13 that I was gonna be a rapper. And I just looked at her like, man, bitch, you crazy. She talking about some rapper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't believe it, and then fast forward 4 years after that, that's when I wrote my first rap.
Crazy. Your mother saw it.
Yeah.
So but I have a question. Does music run in your family that your mother had that? Like,
well, my mom's is from Brooklyn, so
hey
up,
mom, Brooklyn.
Yeah, she from Fort Greene. Like, so a lot of the music I heard, I was raised on hip hop. And then my pops was into like DJing and stuff like that. So that's where that pretty much came.
Okay, makes sense.
You know,
makes sense.
I grew up listening to the Wu-Tangs, the Biggies, the Jay-Z's, the what's that, OGC, you know, Helter Skelter and all that.
Damn.
She's from Brooklyn. This is what my mother's listening to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So as I get older, now my taste for music is a little bit different. Because I'm exposed to different things. Like my family from down south was putting me on Juvenile, Cash Money in them and stuff like that. Scarface. So now I'm just listening to music from all over. You know? So
do you think that having that ear for all genres, all different types of music somehow molded you into the rapper that you are right now? Because I don't hear the South when I heard you on Promised Land.
In all actuality,
Yeah,
Promised Land is my shit.
Yeah. We here now.
Oh, it's a funny story with that record. I actually, for a while, until like people really start stopping me, like in the street that heard the album or whatever, I didn't really like that verse.
For the people that don't know, what album are we talking about?
The Be Safe album.
The Be Safe album from the
from the gang. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the Brotherhood.
Shout out to the Brotherhood. Shout out to Waze, Kane Green, Chuck Platinum, Music Maestro, Sugar Hill Prophet, Mac Wyatt. You know, good brother right here. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to the brothers, man.
Great project, by the way.
Yeah.
You kind of fast forwarded a little bit, but I'm gonna let you finish.
I had to get my brothers. They just
I like that. Yeah. I like that. Because that was one of my questions, like how many members are in the group? I got my notes right here on the E1T1 laptop.
Started off with the 12 disciples and ended with the Elite 8.
I wasn't even going to go that far. So you trying to start some shit.
Nah. Go ahead, Scrilla.
Some shit.
I'm just saying, it started off with the 12 disciples, ended up with the Elite 8.
Elite 8. Yeah. But yeah, you didn't like that verse on Promised Land?
Nah. This guy's bugging.
Nah, it wasn't that.
For those who don't know, that intro, that first bar was some of the first bars on that song. Go check it out. But go ahead.
But I was in a bad spot when that album was being created.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, I just
too personal to, because we don't do that here for like clout. Like, can you share?
It's transparent.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know, I took consecutive losses from my brother JB. Me and my baby mother's stepfather was close. My sister, they all died the same year.
Damn, condolences,
right?
gang.
Then it was my step pops. My grandmother died. My cousin died. My aunt died. All of that was... So this is all in the midst of us working on the album. So I'm not really there musically, but, you know, it was when other people start reciting what I was saying.
Yeah.
You know, like, yo. And then people wasn't really catching on until, like, people who knew my first name, they understood where I got it from.
Can you tell us?
My first name is Barkim.
Okay.
So my pops was in it at 5%.
Yeah.
So that's where I kind of derived that.
Peace, God.
Yeah, that's why I derived that whole structure.
Bars y'all want, bars y'all get. They smoke Arizona in the wild. That's a cardinal sin. Crazy.
They done let me off the leash, dog. Those who not acknowledge yourself and gain wisdom as I'm holding up the peace, God. Dying over blocks and worth the profit. Self-checkout when they scanning you with target, get you murdered for a bargain.
Yeah. Talk about what? That
gold.
verse is crazy, bro.
But you weren't feeling that verse?
Oh, man, son. That was crazy.
That's just my, you know, transparent.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite. I'm just saying,
I don't
knock
people.
To anyone.
Yeah,
but
I don't knock people, but it's like, yo, I know what I'm capable of. So, you know, maybe if I was in a better space, that would have came out. Oh
shit!
That's just me. I'm the writer. I think it's a lot of stuff I don't.
Toughest
like
critic.
Yeah.
Every time I watch this podcast, I'm like, yo, I hate that. I hate that. I hate that.
Yeah. Like,
toughest critic, man. So, I feel that.
But
that shit gave me chills, yo. Just
like,
think about that shit, son.
This dirty motherfucker on that record. He's the
on the hook.
Yeah,
yo, intro verse.
Everybody say that's my best verse on the album, bro. Like,
but yo, I do have a question. WellmadeChoice.
Yes, sir.
I'm calling you by your full name because you ain't just Choice. You ain't a host, right?
Yeah.
I noticed. Be Safe has 12 records. You're on 8 of the 12 records.
9. One of them I'm just on the hook. But
oh, you see? I missed that one.
Yeah.
You're on 9 of the 12 songs.
Yeah.
That's literally more than 80% of the album.
Right.
Was that done by design? Because shortly after, you released Multiple Choice Volume 1. So I'm trying to figure out if that, you being like, honestly, it's the Elite 8. one of the most dominant voices on that album. If that was done on purpose leading up to your album.
Yeah, let me break that down for you. So Multiple Choice Volume 1 was written before I recorded anything off the BH album.
Crazy. That's crazy.
I got a story. So remember when I was working upstate?
Yes.
And I took a break for like 4 months.
Free choice.
Yeah, when they were like,
you took a break from the pod. I was saying free choice.
Bro, 6 of those 8 songs I wrote up there.
Did you write Run Up there?
I wrote the hook and the first verse of Run.
Continue your story.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm up there. I'm in an unknown, unfamiliar territory. I'm in the mountains. You know what I'm saying? I'm with, 4 or 5 of my coworkers at the time. So I literally only had to work, go home, play the video game or whatever. So I had mad time to myself. That was like probably one of the most like freest times ever, like mentally, that I could just focus on writing music. So I wrote 6 of those 8 joints up there. So that was already done before I even did the Be Safe album. You know what I'm saying? Now, as far as the Be Safe album, me being on 9 songs was not the original plan.
Okay.
Remember how I told you that there was the 12 disciples?
Yes, sir.
And it became the Elite 8? Yeah, some of those voices that was part of the 12 disciples was, I had to replace those.
You said I had to replace
I had to replace those.
So I remember us talking off record. Is it okay if I share it about how the group came together?
Right.
And you're saying that you guys unified, like there was no like RZA. When we talk about Wu-Tang.
We all bosses.
We all bosses.
Yeah.
But when you say that you had to get rid of the other members of the 12 disciples.
Oh, no, it wasn't me getting rid of them. It was just, there was verses that had to be replaced.
It was
okay.
The best way to put it without sounding controversial or anything was just didn't work out.
Just didn't work out.
That's the best way to put it without sounding.
I know that resonates with me.
Yeah,
it just ain't work out.
It just ain't work out.
It's the best way because, like I said, some of them I'm still on good terms with, some I'm not. So it's like, I ain't here to kick nobody back into anything of the sort. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
They definitely are a part of BHCG's lineage and history. So,
can't erase history.
Can't erase that. And talking crazy about somebody that was once a pillar in what we started is, that's kind of disrespectful to BH as a whole too. So, and
for the record, I'm looking at the camera for this too. For the record, I have no love lost for none of y'all. You know what I'm saying? If we ever have a personal issue, I just wish that we could settle this shit as men. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to settle this shit as men. I don't want shit to linger for the next 5 years because I got mad love for y'all. You know what I'm saying? And you know who you are. I ain't gonna say no names.
I ain't beef with nobody.
I ain't got beef with nobody. You know what I'm saying?
That's
but
the political way
at the same time, I wish things could have worked out differently.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Because again, I have no love lost for nobody that's no longer with the group, even though we still have good terms with most of them.
Y'all righteous, man.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Me, you already know. The reason I say that resonates with me is because I know who I am, right? And I feel comfortable looking in the mirror, but I also know who deserves to be around me and who doesn't.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Like being my friend is a privilege. That's just what it is. Because I know myself. You know what I mean? So if we ever were once something and now we're nothing, we will never be something again.
Right.
I don't do gray areas, right? But it's amicable. Which is why I like what you said.
Mm-hmm.
Amicable, bro. But back to your story. So 9 songs out of the 12.
Yeah.
Fire album. You killed it, but I heard your voice a lot.
Yeah.
And then right after, you give us Multiple Choice, Volume 1.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, they did that on purpose. They want to kind of like when 50 did the Beg for Mercy album, right? And then right after, we got Lloyd Banks. Right after, we got Straight Outta Cashville.
Mm-hmm.
Thoughts of a Predicate Felon. So I thought that maybe the BH album was, okay, Choice is up first. Well-Made Choice is up first.
All right, so another funny story behind that. Me dropping Volume 1 was
Fire project, by the way.
Thank you.
One of like my favorites. I'm still listening to. You know how I feel about Run.
Yeah, and I'm glad you asked.
You know how I feel about
yeah.
Run.
Thank you, but
if you're a black man in America,
you need to
go listen to the song "Run" by WellmadeChoice.
Video
Trust
coming
me.
soon, but that's later down the line. But me dropping Volume 1 was impulsive. It was impulsive.
Why you say that?
Because at that time where I was at mentally, I had recently got suspended from my job.
Shit.
And I felt like everybody that was in the group was doing something individually, but still part of the collective. And I wasn't in tune with my drinks at the time. So I felt I needed.
When you say drinks, what do you mean?
When I was my well-made drinks.
Copy that. So you also have your own business of drinks too. I forgot to put that in the intro.
Now it's all good. But at the time, I wasn't in tune with that shit at all. Like, my mind was completely
everyday life,
else.
man. I get it.
You know what I'm saying? So I felt, and I was wrong for it. I dropped it because I felt like I had to do something. You know what I'm saying? I had these records, as I said on camera, these shits was written before I even recorded the BH album. I was sitting on these records. And I'm like, I always knew I wanted to put a project together with these records. So all I had to do was do an intro and an outro song, and it's out. You know what I'm saying? So I dropped it with a plan to put a campaign behind it, do all these sorts of things. But because I got suspended from my job, there was no income coming in. So my plans kind of got faltered a little bit. But I still said, fuck it, it's already out. I'm not about to just reel it back in. It's already out now. So whatever I could come up with, I'll do it along the way. But I dropped the ball because I didn't have a legit plan in place. And trust me, I got told off for that, you know what I'm saying? And rightfully so. But again, that project was dropped off impulse. I wanted to just put some out. I knew that some people would receive it well, you know what I'm saying? But I knew I could have did better as far as, you know, the plan behind it.
I mean, we live and learn, right?
Yeah.
No losses, just lessons. But if you look at the time frame between the Be Safe album and Volume 1, I know that you said that you were going through something personally, but like it was like back to back.
Yeah.
One right after the other. Did Volume 1 take away from the impact of Be Safe, in your opinion? And then Scrilla, you can answer too.
Honestly, no, because people still talking about the Be Safe album.
It's fire.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, that was more so of me making that decision, and I should have addressed the group before doing that to figure out a game plan for that. And to their credit, they said they had my best interest at heart, which they did and still do. So yeah, that was a me thing, you know what I'm saying? And I kind of fucked up on that regard.
Skrilla, what'd you think about the album?
That shit was dope.
Yo, Skrilla just beat with the shit. It's like, that shit was dope.
Yeah.
That shit was dope. You know, not for none. I just tried to, you know, the same mistake he did, I did it first. So, like, when I'm trying to tell him, and where I'm coming from is like, yo, I did it already, so you ain't got to do it. I took the same shit you went through and the same shit you getting, I went there already. I tried to tell you this was going to happen. You know, but it's out. You can't cry over spilled milk. The shit is fire.
It's fire.
It ain't take away from no impact to Be Safe at all.
Nah, that's dope. That's dope to get that support.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my brother. Like, even when you fuck up, I'm still riding with you.
Yeah.
You know?
That's real.
That's real shit.
You need brothers like that. But can I tell a story real quick?
Go ahead.
Story time with Chief, right? So,
yo, I'd say the same shit.
Yeah.
You know, story time with Gambino. All right, boom.
Let's go.
All right, so boom.
Let's go. My man my man WellmadeChoice hit me like, yo, we got a show. I'm like, word? He like, yeah, man. I'm like, where at? He like, yo, it's out in BX, right? He was like, yo, you gotta come through. People from Digging in the Crate Studios are gonna be there. You know what I mean? The whole check it out though. So he's like, yo, you gotta pull up, bro, to the listening party. And then I'm like, damn, where is that? He's like, yo, it's in the X. Now, I told you, like, I'm geographically challenged, right? I don't go anywhere. And the reason I don't go anywhere is because I was outside. For real. I was really outside. So I earned the right to be inside now.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
I was really outside.
Yeah.
I was at those video shoots with 5EO Foreign and my brother, rest in peace, Mook Mula. I was outside. I was really there.
Yeah.
All that shit, I was there. So now I just want to be inside drinking my wine with my pit bull on my left and my wife on my right. I earned that.
Yeah.
But then I was at the house and I'm like, yo, babe, so you know I'm going to the BX. She's like, why? I'm like, I'm going to this listening party. She's like, you don't do those things. I was like, nah, this is Choice listening party. She stayed quiet because she know. And I was like, Choice has been a better friend to me than I have been to him. As a man, that shit was hard to say. And then she was just like, why you say that? I was like, I asked Choice to get on a song. He traveled from Harlem to Brooklyn, got stopped and frisked with me. Cops like, yo,
that's
Chief,
a
you
whole
recruiting?
story. Damn, son.
Cops like, Chief, you recruiting? When I was like 18. I asked Choice, like, yo, how do you feel about coming on a podcast? He's like, whose podcast? I'm like, my podcast. He's like, as a guest? I was like, nah, as a host. Guess what? WellmadeChoice is a host.
That's why.
The favors weren't balancing out.
I see where you going with that.
So as a man of infinite morality, I live by that.
Right.
Codes to look your woman in the face and say, yo, I'm going to this listening party. I'm going. I don't know nobody in the Bronx. I'll go with what I need to go with.
Yeah.
If need be, I'll revert back to the old chief.
For the record, I don't count favors, bro. You,
Nah, it's
you
not
my dog. You
it's
know what I'm
not
saying?
about
So it's
Hold
like,
on. Can I tell the story?
yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry. I just had to let
It's
that
about
out.
looking in the mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's keeping it 100 with yourself. Man.
Yeah.
It's about looking in the mirror. A lot of people can't do that. And she was like, yo, babe, take the car. I'm like, nah, I'm going. I'm like, I'll take an Uber back if I need to because I don't know if I'm going to get drunk. I'm going to support my brother.
That's real shit.
And guess who was at that listening party? Your boy. And guess who saw the cohesiveness with y'all? Your boy in the cut saw your wife front row carrying your daughter.
Yeah, that's
gangster.
Also
right.
saw this man, Scrilla Gambino, in your ear the whole time. I didn't sense any envy, greed, nothing. Nothing. Because I pick up on that. You know me. I pick up on that. I'm watching the show. I'm filming. I'm like, yo, who's that? I'm like, oh, that's Scrilla Gambino. Finishing your bars.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy, bro?
Yeah.
Shit, me and Choice been like that.
And wait, hold up, Scrilla. I'm going to let you go.
Yeah, we've been like that for a minute.
Finishing your bars, right? Yeah. And then Choice hits me. He's like, yo, I want to bring the Brotherhood on the show. I'm like, it's your show. Do what you want. Did I not say that?
That's a fact.
I don't have an ego. Yeah, I started this shit, but you joined me on this shit. Yeah. I'm like, do what you want. He's like, yo, I got to come with Scrilla Gambino. No shade or nothing to the other members. Mac White been on the show. Yeah. I fuck with all of y'all, but I know the reason why he's here with you today. That's all I'm going to say. Go ahead, King.
Man, that's tough. You know.
Why do you think I set up the come on, man.
You know,
finishing your bars. I was at that show.
You know what's crazy?
I was at that listening party.
Like, my journey with music, I don't know if that's where you was
going. Go ahead. That's exactly where I'm going.
Yeah, tell the story, man. I'm ready.
My journey with music, shit's kind of weird. I wrote my first rap my first day up north.
Up north?
Yeah.
Prison?
Yeah.
He said prison?
Oh, okay.
He said, hold on.
Damn, I didn't do all my homework.
That threw you in a loop. That's
up
why.
north.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
I went up north in 2007.
Welcome home.
I've been home.
He been home for a hot minute.
But I didn't know. I didn't know he was up north, so welcome home.
I appreciate that, but I've been home 12 joints.
Okay.
I did 5.5 years.
Copy that.
So, I was 17 when I went upstate. And I'm in a quiet-ass selling downstate. I'm from the city. Even on the island, you hear somebody yelling in their cell, doing all type of shit. Downstate, when they say shut the fuck up, it's shut the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, none of that. You on your gate talking after a certain time and they catch you. They beating your ass. It's nothing you can do about it.
Yep.
So, it's so quiet in there, I can hear my thoughts bouncing off the wall. So I fucking flipped the it's blank pages in the back of the Bible.
Yes, sir.
I start writing down.
Hold up.
Yeah.
1 second. Those who lack knowledge of self will gain wisdom as I'm holding up that piece, God. Knowledge of self.
Right.
In prison, 17, with a Bible.
Yeah.
So you're a man of faith.
Yeah, you can say that. Yeah.
Continue.
Yeah. Like, do I feel like I would have made it in that place without some type of faith? Hell no. Like, you gotta be like, you gotta have multiple versions of being tough in there. Mentally tough, emotionally tough, physically tough. You know what I'm saying? Those are the three main components you need in there.
One more time, please.
Mentally tough, physically tough, emotionally tough.
That's what got you through prison.
Yeah. Like, I'm, what, 17
You
years
a baby,
old.
bro.
Yeah. My mom's, I could count on my hands how many times she wrote, and it's not a slight to her. Like, I'm appreciative of the fact that I did have to go through that by myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wound up taking the charge from my older brother.
Crazy.
And,
Yeah.
you know, like I said, this is not a slight to him. It's just me telling the truth. I only got 5 letters in 5.5 years. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know, I'm not going to sit here and cap and act like I wasn't bitter in there. Like, oh, motherfuckers, niggas is out there living their lives and I'm in here. So, you know, I'm just, all of those is going into my thoughts. But I'm not really thinking that I'm rapping. This is just my thoughts.
Writing them down on the last 2 pages of the Bible.
That's how I started off. And then, you know, you
Crazy.
eventually get your notepads and shit like that. So I'm going through shit. And I ended up at Bear Hill, 2008. So I was there for about 2.5 years. And I had met my man from Rochester, my man Green Double. One of the nicest niggas I ever heard in my life.
Green Double.
He had, when I first seen him, the nigga like one of them Puerto Rican niggas with green eyes that still calls from the Bronx. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, and he didn't have, it didn't, like when I first met him, it sounded like he didn't have, like, Rochester niggas talk with accents. Like, if you from Rochester, Buffalo, anything outside of the city, they kind of talk weird.
Yeah, that's the other New York.
Yeah, but not for none. I'm not gonna hold you. I met some of the realest niggas from them towns up there. Like, that shit ain't sweet up there.
Yeah, oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying?
We hear
like,
the stories from Benny and them now.
Yeah, like,
Zelda.
shit is like, so, he had wound up, we was cool or whatever, and he had wound up stopping by my cube. And I used to, like, kind of write in secret. I didn't want nobody to know how I used to write.
Yeah.
And he wound up getting a hold of one of my books. He was like, yo, you rap? I'm like, yeah, no. So he looking, he like, I could tell, like, yo, you don't know how to structure your shit. Yo, let me take one of these and I'm gonna structure it for you. And the nigga came back with one of my rhymes structured. He was like, yo, I cut it. You got about 3 different 16s in here. That's 48 bars. And I'm like, the fuck is that? Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, he's science. He a rapper.
He broke it down to me. And it started becoming, now I gain a flow. Now I'm learning different flows. Like, as far as like taking the same flow, what he used to have me do is take the same 16 and rap it over 7 different beats.
Got it.
Rap it different ways. So that way, not for nothing. Now, when you hear a beat, you can find your patterns, your pockets, how to do different shit. So now, the training wheels is off.
The training wheels are off.
Oh, yeah.
Now I'm starting to figure it out. I come home in 2011.
Wait. Before you talk about coming home. So, Rochester, New York.
Right.
Sees you writing in secret. Helps you structure it, right? How about the name? Scrilla. Was that also while you were up north?
Yes.
Or
Yeah.
So where did the name come about? I know Gambino. I know that part. But Scrilla.
Nah, that was, both of my names is actually given to me.
Who gave you Scrilla?
My man Green Double.
Salute Green Double again.
Yeah.
Who gave you Gambino?
My mother.
Crazy.
That's a gangster name, too.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Gangster
like,
family and all that.
Yeah, my mom's she like that.
Yeah.
So you come home in 2011, Scrilla Gambino.
No, it was. I just had. It was Scrilla.
Okay.
It was Scrilla and Bugatti. That was my first name.
Scrilla and Bugatti.
Yeah.
Got it.
And
Oh shit, it damn sure was.
yeah,
Wow.
it was Scrilla and Bugatti.
That's goldfish memory again.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Goldfish.
Scrilla. Go ahead, King.
You know, I came home into a group. It was 5 of us. TNBG. We was moving, grooving, whatever. I wound up bumping into him on a humbug, walking through the street.
So y'all disconnected somewhere.
I'm fresh home from jail.
Okay.
So this is me getting, reacclimated to who's who and what's what.
Yeah.
I see him and Mac.
Salute.
Shout out to Mac. And niggas just talking whatever. Niggas like, yo, yeah, we rap. I rap.
Yeah.
Word. So boom. Niggas just let me hear shit. I'm like, oh, this shit dope. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all rap.
That's when I first started taking that shit serious too. Like, yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, quote me if I'm wrong. Mac came to me first. Mac was first.
Yeah, Mac was
because
like,
we did
Mac was hungry for that shit, bro.
The nigga, like, he didn't even ask me. He actually rained down on me, like, nigga, you doing this song. And it was the Jay-Z in my lifetime.
That's the song.
Yeah, nah, Mac is a bully with it. At that time, he was bullying, like, you doing this shit.
Doing this shit.
They
I'm like,
even asked, like, what?
Like, damn, bro, all right. I got you.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Yeah. I'm like, all right. And then Choice comes to me after that. Yo, y'all got the perfect record for us. And at this time, like, when he caught me, I hated doing freestyles. Like, rhyming to another nigga's beat.
Mm-hmm.
I hated it. But he came to me with this Uptown Connection shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like...
Y'all shot a video for that, right?
Sure did.
And your hand was bandaged up in the video, right?
Was.
Come on, man.
Shit, my hand was bandaged up when you met me at the fucking, what's the name, too?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, it was.
You got bad luck with hands, man.
I broke this shit about 7 different times.
Damn, but go ahead.
Yeah, man.
Uptown Connection.
Yeah,
the only Tommy you respect is Red Ranger. Fuck Hill Figure.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Come on, man. I know your bars too, King.
That was another verse I hated too.
That was a crazy verse.
Why every song I'm on with him, he hates the verse. I mean, yo, dog, you wildin',
crazy verse. So Uptown Connection happens.
I hated that, but it was just.
But you shot a video for it too.
I told him not for nothing. What I told you when I walked out the booth.
Said, I hate
you
this
fuck
shit.
With that? He was like, yeah, that shit fire. I hate it.
I hate it. Straight up like that. I said, what you
Toughest
mean?
critics, bro.
I hate this verse. I'm like, yo, bro, did you hear what the fuck you said?
Other people, like I said, when other people start, I didn't even catch on. I just wrote the shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, whatever. And niggas is like, nigga, rock-a-bye, baby. The game is mine, baby. Touch mine. I Air Max like it's 9.5,
baby. Are you serious?
Like,
I said this shit, yo, every time I hear him rap, I be like, yo, bro, like.
But like I said, it's maybe because I didn't really understand the gist of how to really record back then.
Okay.
I didn't figure that out until I got the Cracks in the Concrete.
Mm.
Yeah.
That was, you know how Jay-Z got A Reasonable Doubt, Biggie got A Ready to Die, Nas got, that was like my...
Yeah, Cracks in the Concrete.
That was my, that's like my Reasonable Doubt. That's like...
Your debut.
Yeah, that's like my child.
How long it took you to make that project?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me...
6 months.
Let me run down this playlist.
A year and 6 months?
6 months. That was stemmed off of... I made that out of emotion. That whole project was made out of raw emotion because of one comment.
What was the comment?
Me and my brother was sitting in a car, and he was like, yo, mind you, I ain't rapped in 2 years at the moment. And he's like, yo, who you listen, like, you still rap? I'm like, yeah. He's like, damn, that's crazy. He's like, oh, you fuck with the Dave East nigga? It's like, nah, he fire. At the time, Dave East just put out the Hate Me Now.
Classic.
You know what I'm saying?
Classic. That's my shit.
So I'm like, yo, you know, I'm vibing to that. You know, that's my shit. You're like, yeah, word. You fuck with him? Yeah. Yeah, he'll kill you on the record.
Mm.
Yeah, that was crazy.
What?
That right there.
And the nigga was like, yeah, like, you ain't hungry no more. You ain't got it no more. You ain't rapping 2 years, nigga.
That's all you had to say.
I mean, you needed that.
And I was just like, wow. Like, it be your own people.
Mm-hmm. Or devil's advocate, it could have been a push. Like, yo, go get back to it.
I don't know what it was. I can only speak on what the fuck that shit, like, hearing that shit was like, damn.
Got me fucked up.
I went upstairs. I looked at my bank account. I had $150 left. I booked 3 hours. And the first song I wrote was What Your Hustle Like.
Oh, just about to say that's probably.
So when you if you listen to What Your Hustle Like and you hear the cadence of the first verse, walking through Harlem with that demeanor, with 16 cracking them Dutchess and packing Ninas. You told me I'd be rapping, my nigga wouldn't believe it. I thought I would be dead up in heaven sparring with Jesus, but the evils won't knock me off of my pivot. I put my soul in these verses. I'm hoping the Lord forgive us for the sins we committed for this lifestyle. I'll never walk in the court expecting to get a fair trial. Kill a nigga dead in the street, that's how they living. Den numbers, mess hall visits, I can't relive it.
All facts. All facts.
You know what's crazy about that song, right?
Yeah, come on.
I had the same beat, right? Literally the same beat on my phone. Just left my studio session, recorded whatever I recorded on that shit, and I think you was either coming to a session or
I met you in front of your building. I don't know what the fuck I was doing or how the fuck I even ended up over there.
Yeah, so he plays this song, and I'm like, this is my face the whole time. I'm just like, what the fuck? And then after the song was over, I say, yo, bro, I just did a song on this. I'm killing that. I'm scrapping this.
Scratching
this shit is
that.
done. I'm not even doing this shit no more because you just bodied this. Like, I'm on to the next joint. Bro, I think that's probably maybe top 3 song. His top 3 song. Like, yeah. There's a couple other joints on there. Trapper's Prayer. Yeah.
There we go with the prayer again.
Yeah,
there we
Trapper's
go
Prayer.
with faith in your records.
You had Nike Tech freestyle on there too, right?
First one.
Yeah, yo, he had a trilogy of Nike Tech freestyles.
Would you say that you're like religious?
I teeter the line.
Teeter the line.
Like I feel like there's a higher being. Like that's just where I'm at with it.
Always mention of knowledge of self.
Yeah, like I take bits and pieces.
Religion, the Bible, God.
Yeah. I try to, be open-minded.
Yes, sir.
Take a little bit from here, a little bit from there. Like, I was raised in the church. God bless my grandmother's soul. She kept us in that church.
Grandma, keep us in church, man.
Yeah, that big white van, man. Not for my cousins and, siblings. My family members, they see this, they gonna know what I'm talking about. We just took trips to South Carolina in that family van. Like, there's a lot of memories in that van. You know what I'm saying? So it's stuff like that. It's like, it makes it easier for me to bend my soul because it's like I'm transparent with mine.
My man. Yes, sir.
So.
All right. I want to spend some time talking to Choice, right? But before I do have a question. Can you describe Choice in one word? Can you describe WellmadeChoice in one word?
One word?
Wait, before you get to that, I'm gonna just say
Nah.
It's about him. Like
you're gonna get your turn. You're gonna get your turn.
Right.
You're gonna get your turn. You're gonna get your turn.
Come on, man, my brother.
If you can describe WellmadeChoice in one sentence, not even one word. We're gonna save the one word for the unpack segment. Because I got the permission. Hold on, Scrilla Gambino. Where my camera? Right here. I got the permission to do the unpack segment today from WellmadeChoice.
He's really doing that.
It's going down.
So
that's fire.
What's the question?
If you can describe WellmadeChoice in one sentence, what would that sentence be?
Wow. I had the word too.
The unpack segment.
I'm gonna hold the word.
Yes.
Sentence.
Or use the word in the sentence.
Nah, I'm gonna hold the word. An extraordinary gentleman.
An extraordinary gentleman.
I like that. Now can I say that I was going to say? For the record,
that's the best
niggas,
way to put it.
An extraordinary... Hold on, my brother. Like, you're going to get your turd.
Like,
an extraordinary gentleman.
It's like, yo, I done watched this motherfucker. Like, we'll be in the studio and need a hook. Nobody can think of nothing or whatever the fuck. You can depend on this motherfucker to come up with some wild... Like, matter of fact, you know what's crazy? I've been around this motherfucker music-wise, I feel like since forever. But it's this one fucking song I had to, like, when I heard this motherfucker, the supercalifragilistic shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yo.
And I was like, yo, this nigga how the fuck you mix Mary Poppins? And I knew it was crazy because now my son is he don't know what the fuck he's humming. But I'm one of those, like, I'm like one of those musical dads where I just bust out singing out of nowhere. Mm-hmm. And next thing you know, I just hear the same shit. I'm like, he's like, Daddy, whatever you humming, I like it.
That's crazy.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like, man, listen, this motherfucker is one of the most talented people I've probably ever encountered in general. So, I call him
extraordinary gentleman. Man, thank you for sharing. Well-made choice, my brother.
It's good, man.
The floor is yours.
Yo, okay, now, for the record, when Scrilla came home, niggas was scared to rap with him, bro. I wasn't one of them niggas. I'm gonna just leave it right there.
Leave it right there.
Leave it right there. So, now, you wanna talk about my journey, I guess?
Yes.
Okay, so I started off.
Can we start with the name? Well-made choice?
Well-made choice.
We know where you got buy one, get one free. Shout out to Fat Bible.
Flee who? Well-made choice. It started off as just choice. But I came up with that name when I was in high school. And I had a conversation with somebody I used to work with at the time. Shout out to Ty. I don't know what it was, but we were just trying to figure out, for me, like, a name that could work for me. And I was like, yo, I don't want to sound like, I don't want to put little in front of my name. I don't want to make a flip. Yeah, I don't want to do no young shit. I don't want to do a flip of my personal name. So I was just like, actually, Choice was the first name I came up with, and it just stuck with me. Like, I didn't have to really, like, go through a list of names, like, whatever. Like, nah. I'm like, yo, what about Choice? I sat there, said it again, and I was like, yo, I could use this name for a lot of shit.
Absolutely.
It's fuck it. I'm Choice now. So, Well-Made Choice came about as I started, you know, really taking music more serious. And I realized that I had to brand myself a certain way. And also, too, I saw a lot of people with the name Choice either spelled different or had some type of flip to it. So I'm like, I'm the well-made choice. And then with that brand, I'm like, I could flip that in so many ways. I could do commercials with it. I could do advertising for somebody else. Drinks.
Clothing.
The drinks didn't come until maybe 4 years ago. But that's another story down the line. But
well-made choice.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I actually did I did my first show. I did my first ever show in the basement of my building in Harlem on my sister's birthday.
Crazy.
This is crazy. And every rhyme I did was out of my notebook. You know what I'm saying? I think I recorded 2 songs. I did 5. I recorded 2 songs. The other 3 songs I read off my notepad. It's funny, I actually recorded Rap Mamba. I forgot the other record. That was before I even shot the video for it. So I did that. I did the show downstairs in the basement or whatever. Mac Wyatt came to me and was like, yo, bro, I see what you're doing. You know, I was like, dipping and dabbing with the rap shit too. Let's like do this shit together. So I'm like, all right, if you serious about it, I'm with it.
Laying down the foundation for the Brotherhood right there. You know what I'm saying?
It's not, it wasn't even a Brotherhood first.
When you think back.
Yeah, I think back, yeah. But. So then I went to my boy Twan, shout out to Tsunami, that's his rap name. and I say, yo, bro, I know you be rapping this shit too. We been doing this shit for a minute on some fuck around shit, whatever. I need you. You know what I'm saying? So he tagged along, and then my man Fats, my right-hand man, shout out to my boy Fats, you know, he was always the hype man of this shit. So that started what was called RGA, Rap Game Athletes. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, what's up with Harlem and all the crews, the cliques, Dipset,
like
Brotherhood, like
we been, you know, it's crazy.
ASAP,
Yeah,
like
we been, man. Listen, shit.
RGA, like
yeah, this shit crazy.
It was to a point. What we talking? 2005, 2006.
Yeah,
that's when everybody really started clicking up.
Okay,
for our generation, like you had you had Harlem Envy, you had freaking Square Off, you had Team Nerd. Everybody had a team Light Feed.
Yeah.
Like everybody, Breakfast Club, you had everybody had a squad. You know what I'm saying?
That was the way to get in at the time. ASAP, like
you know what I'm saying? So when that shit, I remember when ASAP Ferg was making the Harlem Up hoodies. You know what I'm saying? Like
heritage.
I had one at my grandmother's crib before, you know what I'm saying? Like that, I remember that. Like when Ferg wasn't really even a rapper. So to see him go the way he went, music-wise, that shit is dope.
It's obtainable.
Yeah. Like shit, I grew up with I done seen the Young Bees pop off. Shit. Shout out my brother SNS for what he's doing. I seen that pop off. You know what I'm saying? Like, to see people that you able to grow up with or see in the hood, grow up and get their shot, man, that's a fucking dope feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like, that let me know it's obtainable. Let me know I can do this shit too.
That's real.
Yeah, man.
So with RGA, what happened after that?
So RGA,
Rap Game Athletes.
Yeah, Rap Game Athletes.
My guys.
Yeah, RGA. My first mixtape called "The Choice Is Yours" that came about through RGA. Me and Rap Bomba's on there. That was the first video I ever shot. After that, me and Mac did a compilation album called "Rap Was Better Before." Where we took a whole bunch of industry beats that, you know, Scrilla hate rapping on. You know what I'm saying? We did a bunch of those. We did so much music at that time, we had to split it up in two sides. That's kind of one of my biggest regrets, though.
Why?
Not because of the creativity and what we produce, but it was because we couldn't make no money off it. And we spent 2 years putting that together.
Because all the beats.
And at the time, I didn't know the business side of things. I just knew that I could make music and I was good at it. So I was on some like, niggas are gonna fuck with this shit. Fuck it. I'm me. I'm who I am. Whatever. Not realizing I had to put money behind this shit. I had to have videos. I had to do a whole lot of things and have shit in place before I could even think about releasing an album with that much music. I wasn't there mentally at the time.
Yeah, nobody really understood that shit back then.
It's a part of the process, right? The marathon.
Nobody knew that shit back then. Shit, I ain't make $1 off cracks in the concrete.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Do I regret it? Hell fucking no. Because not for none, when I ain't drop a project and what the fuck? Outside of me tearing my shit down, I ain't drop a project. Yeah. My last full-length project was Cracks in the Concrete.
And people still come to you about it.
Yo.
It's a classic.
I can perform What's Your Hustle like right now.
Yeah. That record is timeless, bro.
But Be Safe is on all streaming networks.
Yes.
Original production.
Yes.
You wouldn't have learned that if it wasn't for that album you did with Mac Wyatt, bro. You're getting paid for Be Safe now.
Oh, yeah.
Because the production was in-house.
Yep.
It's never a loss. It's a lesson.
Yeah. You know what's crazy about that in-house production, right? I got a brother. He goes by Jay West. Shout out to Jay West, too.
Shout out.
Matter of fact, one of his songs is on my Indecisive album that I dropped on my own. That I dropped, I think it was 2019. The song called Gotta Get It. That's like probably my favorite record. That's probably like my top 3 record if you ask anybody who knows my music. But I got like a bunch of songs with his production. That
Jay West?
Jay West.
Did he produce I Wanna Hit That?
No.
Who
I Wanna Hit
produced that?
I got that on, what's this dude name? I found them on YouTube, but I leased a lot of his music.
Do you know that? Don't forget your train of thought.
Yeah.
I Want to Hit That is the song that if one DJ hears it, you're out of here.
That's crazy.
Run is the song that the real niggas is gonna relate to when we wake up and gotta go fucking slave in this world that don't love us. And you listen to Run. That's the shit I listen to when I'm having that rough day.
Yeah.
When I look at my lady and I'm like, yo, I got us.
Yeah.
When I look at my dog, I'm like, yo, we good. I just want to run. Because we not allowed to say it, but we could listen to it.
Yeah.
I can't look at my lady and say, I want to run. But I be feeling like that. But when I listen to I Want to Hit That, I'm like, yo, let one TikToker get a hold of this shit.
Oh, yeah, it's over.
It's over, but go ahead.
Now, it's funny you bring up that project, right? Because even with Indecisive, the reason why Indecisive is called Indecisive, because I was legit unsure of how I wanted to present that to the world. I didn't know what direction I wanted to go, what sound I was going for. So literally those 9 records is a different vibe in every record. You know what I'm saying? And I found out that that's a formula that can work if it's more cohesive.
And you did that on
I
Volume
did that
1.
on Volume 1. So Volume
Great
1 is
fucking
literally
album, bro.
8 different vibes, but it sounds more cohesive.
It's a song for everyone.
It's a story that I'm telling.
Everything is intertwined with each other.
Everything.
Exactly. So it's like I took what I did with Indecisive, saw what worked, saw what I could improve on. I brought that knowledge to the Be Safe album. You know what I'm saying? And I actually found out who I was better as an artist with the Be Safe album. Because I was challenged as an artist.
Perfect.
You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, the Volume 1 was already recorded before. It's just a matter of how I was going to put it together. You know what I'm saying? So then, come to that, Be Safe, Volume 1, and here we are. We actually working on some duo shit. You know
Yeah, keep it on the low.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I do have a question, right?
Working on something.
Before I ask you the same question I asked Scrilla Gambino, right? Is it because of the Be Safe album and all the features and collaborations on there that Multiple Choice Volume 1, there wasn't really much features on there?
Oh, see, damn. I'm glad you asked that question. Indecisive, every song I did by myself, that was done on purpose. Volume 1, I wanted to incorporate a couple of BH members on there. Like, that was my mindset going forward with that. I have another volume. I have a Volume 2 that I'm working on, but that's later down the line. But that's going to be more so I'm going to have that feature filled. Like, that's my vision with that. But I do have this, I guess you could call it a pride thing, to where if I'm putting together a project, I wanted people to know that I could handle my own on a record. But if I got a feature on there, it ain't just because I want a feature on there. It's because I know he's going to body that shit just like me. Or she, because I'm working on getting some female features as well. You know what I'm saying? But that's always been my mindset when I'm putting something together. It's like, I want people to know that, yeah, I could rap, I could vocalize, I could harmonize, I could do everything. You know what I'm saying? And I could hold my own if need be.
Do you mind if I read the text message I sent to you after I lived with Volume 1 on air?
Nah, go ahead.
First time ever.
I think
this
I
has ever
remember
been
what
done.
you said too. That's crazy.
No, we text a lot, so I'm gonna have to scroll
I
back.
have to scroll. Damn.
Scroll back.
Damn, I think I remember what you said. But yeah, Volume 1 was crazy. I might have to no freaky sit on that for a little while. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Hold on.
Yo.
You know, Wolf got the...
Yo, Scrilla face is priceless,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. Scrilla ain't think it was... This the E1T1 podcast, brother.
Ay, Dios mío.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Damn, that was a good album.
All right, y'all ready?
Yeah.
All right, let me put the brightness up. I'm an old man now. All right. On September 26th at 7:32 in the morning.
Damn, that's a fact.
Peace, King. Good morning. I'm midway through the album, and this is really a great project so far. Your content is a perfect balance between substance and party. There's literally a song for every demographic. The gangsters, the hustlers, the blue collars, the pimps, and the lovers like me, as well as party goers. The best selection of production. This project is electric. Your writing has gotten so mature.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
I knew you when you was 19.
Yeah.
Your writing has gotten so mature. As someone who was a rapper, the hardest thing for me was to transition from what was happening in my real life to storytelling. You know about my real life.
Yeah.
They don't know, you know. This project was so fire, yet so subtle. You don't have to scream similes and punchlines to get your points across.
Not at all.
That's what that meant.
Yeah.
Good job, bro. I always believed in you as a homie, but this album made me believe in you as a fan.
Chief. Drop the mic. Yeah, man. Damn, them words hit. Them words hit.
Man, I tell this motherfucker all the time. He know.
Yeah.
I mean, not for nothing. I go to war behind this motherfucker.
Same.
Like, I've done it. Like,
I believe you.
He has, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when you believe in a motherfucker, like, it'll be points of time, me and him, it get hot. Like, we be at each other like, yo, what the fuck? What you doing?
Yeah.
I had to read that on air, bro. I love that you're making a volume 2, but please do not stop pushing volume 1.
Oh, nah. Not at all.
Now, I do have a question for you.
Okay.
If you can describe Scrilla Gambino in one sentence, what would that sentence be? I told you I wasn't playing with this interview, bro.
You call me an extraordinary gentleman, right?
Scrilla put the glasses on for his answer. Let's go. In one sentence.
In one sentence? A goal-oriented, versatile entrepreneur. Indubitably speaking. Shout out to the Indubitably Speaking podcast.
Come on.
Yeah.
I did my homework.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, I really had to think about
Both of you guys' sentences went into your crafts, which is dope. That's how I know that he's a believer and you're a believer.
Facts. Shit. This motherfucking, like, I don't get inspired by motherfuckers. Music-wise, if you don't, niggas be like, yo, that shit was hot. I'd be like, all right. It was cool, you know.
Damn, son.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's like, yo, when I, like, cause it's like me and him, like, music-wise, I think why we mesh so well is because we rhyme from 2 different spectrums.
Absolutely.
So me watching him piece, whatever he's doing together, I just be like, damn, that's tough. But then he be like this, nigga, how the fuck did you, you know what I'm saying? Where the fuck
balance, and that's why it works.
You know what's crazy? I'm still trying to figure out how you be rhyming certain shit. Like I'm close. I'm cracking the code. You know what I'm saying? But that shit is like, yo, because he rhymes so intricate. Like I tell him, you rap like a battle rapper, but you know how to put rhyme schemes and metaphors and shit together. Like,
and you also have substance in your music. Like I love drill rap. Choice to tell you, I'm into all that, but I also like when I'm really trying to hear music, I'll listen to the drill shit. Yeah. When I'm trying to listen to music, that's when I listen to the substance rappers.
Yeah.
That's when I listen to Nas. That's when I listen to Hove. That's when I listen to Fab. Now, I mean, it depends on the mood that I'm in. Like, if I want to hear some shit, I'm going to put on them shits. If I want to hear real shit, I'm going to put on y'all.
Neither here nor there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. When he wants to. Not when he's keeping up with the Joneses.
All right.
Not when he's keeping up with the Joneses.
So there you go.
And also that's a Brooklyn bias.
Nah, it ain't
I was about to say that,
you know,
that's a Brooklyn bias.
Yo, Fab is dope.
Fab be having his moments, man.
But it's like, yo, when you know what a motherfucker capable of, it's like, damn.
Why you keeping up with the Joneses?
Yo, why the fuck you keeping up with the Joneses when niggas was trying to keep up with you?
Yeah.
There's a point in time, like, yo, Fab was talking that shit. And then I want to say, like, around, what was that? There's No Competition 3. That's when Instagram really popped off. Now you know
Caption rap.
Caption rap.
You can't say that.
Yeah.
Soul tapes.
Nah, hell no.
Nah. What you
Soul tape, nah. Soul tape.
They dropped around the same time.
Hell no.
Soul tapes was different.
Nah, hell no.
You see, that's the substance I'm talking about.
Soul tape has substance.
Yeah.
There's No Competition 3. Those is caption rap.
Those was the caption.
Summertime Shootout. One.
Substance.
Borderline substance. You know what's crazy? He mixed the substance
with the caption rap.
And it worked.
It worked, yeah.
So when you see Summertime Shootout and the rest, it's like, wait, whoa, brother, man, how the fuck you?
Yeah.
But hell no, nah. Fab, when he on the shit, he on the shit. Like, he'll still show you flashes of, you know?
Fab.
Fab
Brooklyn.
When he was doing features, he was killing. I'll give him that.
Brooklyn. I had, come on, you know I'm going to say
What part of
Fab.
Brooklyn you from?
East Flatbush, born and raised.
All right, you cool with
me. Yes, sir.
You cool with me.
The Big Zo.
Yeah,
Lil Haiti.
Yeah, you cool with me.
The Little Haiti of Brooklyn.
Cool.
Yeah. All right, gentlemen. So I'm going to look at the camera. Hopefully I don't butch the introduction of this, but
good, man.
The E1T1 fans know what this is, right? This is an incredible segment that this man right here, WellmadeChoice, brought on to the show called the Unpack segment, because as black men, we don't really get to, sometimes we want to run, pun intended.
Yeah.
We don't really get to unpack our feelings and be vulnerable because it's just not what we do. And on the E1T1 podcast, we want it to be a safe space, not just for black men to unpack, but for women to unpack, for everybody to unpack as well. So I tell you every day that this segment really brought a new life to the podcast, and I'm honored to be doing it today with you as a host, with Scrilla Gambino.
Appreciate that.
Yes, sir. The Unpack segment starts now. Hosted by Chief, created by WellmadeChoice.
You feel me?
Let's go.
Yeah,
so,
fire.
Scrilla Gambino, what this is a bag full of some words that I wrote up today, just to get your perspective of you being able to unpack. Once you pick a word, Choice, you'll unpack the same word, and then Scrilla Gambino's gonna give you the bag, and then you'll pick a word that you'll get to unpack, and after you're done, Scrilla Gambino will then unpack the same word. Here you go, King.
Back and then vice. Okay.
Here you go. Shake it up, though. Shake it.
Oh.
Pause.
Shake it up. Don't shake it. All right. That's like a hook right there.
There you go. Being there we go.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. Let's go.
All right. Let's see what we got here. Oh, Brotherhood.
That's what it is? Oh, shit.
Brotherhood.
Damn.
Come on, man. It's the E1T1 podcast.
Okay.
So I'm just pretty much unpacking.
Unpack that term. What does brotherhood mean to you?
Well, I know brotherhood, what it means to me is like those the people that's gonna front line for you when you need them. They're gonna be in the trenches with you, right, wrong, indifferent, whatever. Those the people you gonna ride or die with. We may argue, which we do, all type of shit, but when it all boils down to it, those my brothers. You know what I mean? Like, to really unpack, I wish I had a relationship with my brothers the way that I do with them. Like, I talk to them more than I talk to my own brothers.
Damn, that was deep.
It's certain things that, we may have to get over as a collective. Like, it's two. I got an older and younger. We may have to get over, but, hopefully before it's too late, we'll be able to do that. Like, it ain't like I got beef with them or nothing. It's just a lot of stuff that probably done happened in the past where we never fully got over it. But
damn, thank you for sharing.
Yeah, that's what brotherhood really means to me. Like, the reason why I'm like so passionate about it is because of my personal situation with my own brothers.
Yes,
So
sir.
it's like, you know, just knowing that my brothers is good money is that puts a smile on my face. You know what I'm saying? Like,
absolutely.
Being able to talk to them every day. My daughter, my kids know them. You know?
Yes, sir.
Like, my kids don't really know their uncles like that. My son is about to be 10 and my daughter's about to be 4. You know what I'm saying? But she, like, my daughter could get on the phone and be like, oh, that's Uncle Choice. That's Uncle Waze. That's Uncle Kane. That's Uncle Prof. That's Uncle Mac. That's Uncle Chuck. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That shit, you know?
Damn, that's deep, bro.
Shit.
I ain't know. Thank you so much for sharing.
So that's what brotherhood means to me.
Happy I wrote that word. Hopefully I'm doing your segment justice, King.
Yeah, you is.
Off the first word.
Yeah, and I never really talk about shit like that.
Yes, sir. Thank you for sharing.
That's like an exclusive for y'all.
Thank you.
The only, because I have nothing but sisters as far as my immediate family. I have a half brother, and any other brother that I've gotten through my sisters was through marriage, or you know, them creating my nieces and nephews in that regard. So I never had like a real brother, like through blood. But once I met the Brotherhood, I learned what it meant to be there for somebody. I knew what it's like to hold yourself accountable as well as others. They taught me to bury my ego if I ever had one. Damn, this is deep. Cause not for nothing, like I said, I never had like a real life brother, and they taught me what it's like to have, you know, to be a family. You know what I'm saying? You know, I worked with these dudes. We've had our fights. We had our ups and downs.
Physical, by the way.
Yeah, nothing physical. Just a lot of like verbiage. You know what I'm saying? When shit got heated. You know what I'm saying? But that's what brothers do. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I know it's out of love, and it's having respect for one another. Yeah, brotherhood is all of that boiled into one word, bro. Like, that's what it's about. It's all about family.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Your turn.
All right.
Your turn, King.
That was tough. That was tough. You got this shit like stuck together or something? Oh, all right. I see what's going. Oh, this is empty. All right, hold on.
Nah, it's not. There's no way it's empty.
No, this got nothing on there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so that means I had 2 papers.
Nah, you good, bro. Let me see. You got this shit stuck together. Goddamn. All right, let me.
No peeking.
No, not at all. Love.
What does the term love mean to you?
Love is a verb, not an action. No, love is a verb, not a noun. It's not a feeling. Because you have to put in the work for the things you love or the things you love to do. You know what I'm saying? If you love your woman, you're gonna put in that work to show her that. If you love your job, you're gonna wake up every day, make sure you're there on time, because that's what's bringing you the money. If you love making clothes, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the Chos.
Shout out to the Chos. If you love doing that, you're gonna make sure.
Not the gang Chos.
Not the gang Chos.
Creating happiness over stress.
Creating happiness over stress. If you love what you do, if this is your passion, then you're gonna work hard to maintain it, sustain it, and keep it going.
Absolutely.
If I'm saying, like, yeah, love isn't a feeling. That shit is an action. You can love somebody, but you can't really love somebody, you know what I'm saying, if you're not putting in the work to show them that. You can love from a distance, but loving from a distance is a result of, you know, the lack of trust or something that happened that breaks that bond. You can still love them, but you love them from far.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that happens a lot. Yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Yeah, love. Love is an action. It's not a feeling.
Scrilla Gambino. You up?
Love is a double-edged sword. Like, love is joy, love is pain, love can make you smile, love can make you cry. Like, love is pretty much what you make of it.
Yo, that's the rapper answer right there.
Yeah.
Shit.
Like, that's the
Mic
best,
drop.
yeah, that's the best way I can put it. You know what I'm saying?
Love is forever.
Love is forever.
Not your turn, man.
I know
Skrilla
that. Nah,
turn.
I'm holding it back for him.
All right.
Hold on, now you trying to hold it back. Motherfuckers got madness and shit.
Skrilla turn. Great answers, gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
That's it. Wait. Let me go.
Let's go.
Ooh, yeah, this is, goddamn.
Yeah.
Loyalty.
Oh, boy.
What does the term loyalty mean to you?
I would prefer loyalty over lawyer fees.
That's funny.
I would prefer
That's
loyalty over lawyer
That's
fees.
mad funny.
The rapper.
That's mad funny, yo.
Yo,
Damn, son.
This is to my BH brothers. This is not intended for that. You know,
Yo,
nah, bro.
I'm gonna listen to that Be Safe album all over again.
That was crazy what you just said, bro.
Yo, I prefer loyalty over lawyer fees, man.
I prefer loyalty over lawyer
I'm speaking from
fees.
past experiences, man. Me having loyalty.
Oh, I know.
To certain motherfuckers caused me to get jammed up, and now I gotta pay lawyer fees.
Damn, son, that shit is crazy.
I gotta give time. I gotta put in time, effort, and energy into something I shouldn't have to. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Just off being loyal. Being loyal shouldn't have a fee with it.
Loyalty would not be the death of me.
You know what I'm saying? Like, not for no motherfuckers be loyal to a fault.
Oh,
damn.
Look how many motherfuckers. You ever seen it? Look at the end of The Boys in the Hood. Why did Ricky die? Ricky died for what? What did he really get killed for?
Shit.
Yeah. Loyalty could be your greatest weapon or your worst enemy.
God damn.
Set it off. Cleo died. Why? Because she let Stoney get away, right? Go ahead. I beat y'all there. Go ahead. Frankie died for being stupid. Because you was running towards the bus and you would have made your homegirl hot. That's not being loyal.
Breaking down the science in films.
Yeah. Loyalty is a reciprocated energy.
Should be
a reciprocated energy. Because loyalty could get you killed.
Motherfuckers be loyal to a fault.
Loyalty could be a weakness. And niggas could feed off that. If they know how to get to you.
You ever seen the movie Troy?
Troy?
Yeah.
Nah. If I did, I probably
Wolf,
forgot.
you seen it, right?
Yep.
Not for nothing. Remember he got shot with the arrow. Where did the arrow go?
Man, that shit was
straight to the hill. What they call it now?
Achilles, bro.
What's his name? Achilles.
Bro,
got hit in the heel. The Achilles heel.
Yeah, that shit was sad scene too.
Damn.
Got killed by a sucker.
That shit was
killed. Whoa, one more time?
Got killed by a sucker.
R.I.P. the Nip.
R.I.P. the Nip.
Killed by a sucker. Get killed by a sucker.
R.I.P. the Nip.
My fault. I just saw somebody joint collapse across the street, but all right.
Sound like
damn, hopefully they safe.
I hope they safe too. That shit
got killed by a sucker.
Get killed by a sucker.
God
not for nothing. You
damn,
don't have to,
bro.
Yeah.
You don't have to personally, like, you know, physically get killed like off the earth. Nah, your name can get assassinated by
a sucker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A person legacy can get assassinated by a sucker. Your resume can get assassinated by a sucker. You can get fired from your job because of a sucker.
Man, next word, man. Y'all killing this unpacked segment.
Yeah, bro.
Next word.
Let me see, son. Let me see what you got here. Music.
Ooh.
What does music mean to you? Yeah.
Music is my therapy. Music is love. You know what I'm saying? Music got me where I am today. You know, music is structure.
Beautiful.
Yep. Music is a foundation. Music is an outlet. Music is teaching.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Hey, home music is
Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's it. Like music, music is
greatest, like one of the greatest teachings of them all.
Yep.
Scrilla, man.
Music is everything.
Music is everything.
Like, you know, it's crazy. A lot of rappers, I would advise y'all to listen to the old school R&B.
Oh yeah, that's
like
me. That's
Barry
my bag.
White, Teddy
Oh,
Pendergrass.
that's old school.
Yeah, like not for nothing. You got to think about a lot of the beats that we rapping over now. We coming from.
Yeah.
Yo, the stuff. Like for me, I listen to the people that can evoke emotion out of you, like Teddy Pendergrass. Turn them off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like whatever female or he said, that story about him crashing a car. God bless the good brother. You know what I'm saying? But whoever he was talking to, they must have hopped to it and cut that light off. You know what I'm saying? So that's evoking a certain type of emotion out of you. So now when I write, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get my my message across the way you see it. You it's food for the soul.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why when you hear certain lines from me, this is me like coming from the soul with it. So that's what I said. Music is everything to me.
Shit. As a matter of fact, you said it yourself. You listen to the drill shit when you want to, you know what I'm saying? Loosen up a little bit.
Yeah.
But if you want to hear some shit, you go to the substance rap.
You know what
I'm saying? So music, music is a vibe, man.
Do y'all believe in energy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you make sure there's one word left, whoever's next, but don't take it out? How many words is left in that bag?
I see 2 papers in there.
Okay.
So it could be 2 words. It could be another blank John, but that's neither here nor there.
I'm going to see what that word is.
Hungry ass rebel loves easy money.
Harlem.
What
does Harlem mean to you, Scrilla?
What does Harlem mean to you? Also, the reason I asked if y'all believe in energy is because I thought there was one word remaining in that bag.
Yeah.
Now there is. And the word that's remaining was the word I wanted it to be.
Oh, it's the last word. So there's going to be the
last word.
That's the energy. That's what.
Had you pulled out that word, me asking if you believe in energy would have been null and void.
Yeah.
What does Harlem mean to you?
Damn, that's another thing. It's like Harlem is everything.
Harlem is everything.
Like, I learned my sense of style from Harlem.
Mm-hmm.
I learned my language from being from Harlem to the point where I feel like I can create anything. And I have a choice. I have my own way of speaking in general. Like,
you need your own thesaurus, beloved.
I have my own way of talking. And like, you'd be fucked up having a conversation with me because you'd be like, wait, what the fuck did you just... But when I break it down to you, it all makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, that's one of the people I am. Like, I come up with some shit out the clear blue sky.
Fig Newton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Show flags.
Nah, but cool how cool, man.
Nah, Harlem is just like, yo, that's like the Mecca.
The Mecca. Yeah.
Like, I'm able to be. I'm grateful enough to grow up in the era I grew up in. We still had the Harlem Day Parades, Cherry Lounge. Harlem niggas would mob over the skate key. The Harlem Shake era. You couldn't help yourself if you heard
Oh, nah, no
the
bullshit.
Harlem
Yo, this
Shake era.
This nigga is nice, bro.
Yeah,
like, he's a dancer too, bro.
Yeah,
okay.
We used to be in the spots, Harlem Shake and chicken noodle soup and tone whopping, and I'd knock you the fuck out after the gym.
Yep. Bro, this man got different layers, bro.
What does Harlem mean to you?
Harlem is home, man. Like,
it's the crib.
Harlem, like, if you grew up in Harlem, you try to go anywhere else, you realize quick, fast, within 5 minutes of stepping foot somewhere else, there's nothing like it, bro.
Nothing like it.
Nothing. Like, shout out to Brooklyn, Bronx, Queens, all that. More power to you.
But
it ain't nothing like them 2.5, 3 mile stretch of land going from river to river.
River to river.
Yeah,
Matter
bro,
of fact, you're not saying fucking Uptown Connection. It's Harlem, baby. I can't lose. I'm good for
Riverside, Paladino, Hologram to Grand's Tomb. Yeah.
4 corners.
That's the 4 corners. Real shit.
Think
Think about it. That's the 4 corners of Harlem. This is about 2.5 miles, north to south, river to river.
Yeah.
And has all this heritage.
Everything you need.
Funny story about this. Like, you know, it's crazy that Harlem was so they had sent me from Ulster to Queensboro when I had 92 days left in my bid, right?
Yes.
So when you driving down into the city, you wind up going through the Bronx. So we're coming down to the Deegan, and you see the sign, "Welcome to the Bronx." I'm a hype because it's like, oh shit, I'm back in the city. But when I looked to the right and saw Harlem, like I could see my block. I'm ready to bust through the handcuffs like, nigga, 92 days, I'm back in the town. Like, I see days. Harlem.
Yeah.
Fuck that welcome to the Bronx shit. No disrespect, but...
yeah, nah, I see
You
home,
know, that's the
man.
first thing you see when you're coming back into the city.
Yeah.
But, nigga, I'm from Harlem. Like, I see that's my town. Like, it's
92 days.
Yeah, like, nigga, I come home, take me to the... You know what I'm saying? It took everything in
I
me.
gotta go chill in Harlem, man.
Oh,
not for I'm good. I'm good in Harlem.
You good, nigga.
I'm good.
Good,
bro. You know how my block give it up.
He's still good.
Yeah, you know how we give it up. So
yeah. If you pull up, you straight, bro.
Yeah,
I'm good in Harlem. Chief pulling up to vibe with the squad.
All the way, not for nothing. Just have a bottle of Espolón Reposado with you. You straight. Not for nothing. You got all access. You good.
My man. Thank you for the invite.
Yo, just let him through the roast. Don't even worry about it. Yeah.
My man.
Trip. Yeah, man.
Trip.
Choice. Is it your turn?
Yes,
it is. So.
The last and final word. And you got to project yourself. I dropped the mic with this one.
Say it with your chest, nigga.
Dad.
Oh.
Fatherhood.
Wow.
Whoa.
Let me start off real quick. All right.
Dad.
I'm going to tell.
What does being a dad mean
it's funny that
to you?
They answer it first, too.
Yeah.
First time dad.
First time dad. But
energy.
I'm going to take it a step further.
Energy.
I'm going to tell you what my dad means to me. Before I get it to myself. My dad introduced me to hip hop. If you was to go to his crib right now, he has like this 8-foot tall like CD case with like shells you could pull out.
Did your pop say I sound like Obi Trice, yo?
Yeah, he did. You say you sound like Obi Trice and you remind him of the nigga too. Shit is crazy. Like, and I've never thought of that comparison.
I see why, but shout out to big the OG, man.
Yeah, so your man has classics of hip-hop albums on CDs. You know what I'm saying? Now, at the time when I was a little, young buck, when I would listen to songs, I wasn't listening for the lyrics.
Right.
I was listening for the beats. Like, I was the dude that was like, yo, if the beat is fire, I thought the song was hot automatically. Because I was just so in tune with how the drums and the snares, everything came together. I started listening to lyrics when I was in high school. I'm going to just keep it all the way tall.
Nothing wrong with that.
You know what I'm saying?
We all figured it out.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Die trying.
Yeah. Well, that came out, what, 03?
04.
03.
Oh, yeah, it was 03.
03.
Yeah, I was 13. That's a fact. Just getting out of 8th grade. But yeah, bro, like my dad is everything to me because I don't, and this is a personal for anybody that doesn't know, I don't know my biological father.
Thanks for sharing.
You know what I'm saying? And he's been there since day one.
That's dad.
That's dad. It's so crazy that my mom's and him was best friends, right? She got pregnant, came to my pops and said, yo, bro, I need you to help me raise this baby. Right? He was like, let's go. I'm ready. I knew you since yay high. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? So they was already in the midst of like kind of like dating or whatever. But once I was born, he gave up a whole lot of shit. I ain't gonna get into the particulars, but he gave up a lot of shit to help raise me.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? They got married 7 years later, you know, and I didn't find out that he wasn't my biological father until years later after that. But I always saw him as my dad.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And I model what I do as a father now through him. You know, he made
each one teach one.
Yeah, he made sure I had the freshest Jordans, the flyest clothes. You know what I'm saying? I was never broke. You know what I'm saying? And he taught me a lot of things that school couldn't. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, like I model my fatherhood after him. You know what I'm saying? Now, me being a first-time dad, I'm also playing the father role to 2 other kids as well. I'm basically doing the same thing my father did.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Because he also had 2 daughters who I consider my real sisters. You know what I'm saying?
They are.
Of course they are. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I'm basically doing what you're doing, but in a different way. So again, everything that I'm like doing as a father, I'm doing it through him. Like, you are my role model. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think I tell him enough, which I should, but he knows that. But every day I see him, I always tell him, yo, I thank you for being my dad when you didn't have to be. Because he didn't have to be. And I don't know where I would have been without him. Real shit. So to unpack what this word is, being a dad is everything. And if you have a child and you ain't an active father, you a sucker. Unless the baby mom's is keeping you away from your child due to unreasonable circumstances. But if you are able to be there for your child and you're not, there's something wrong. Because this is the best thing to be ever, in my opinion.
Scrilla Gambino, what does being a dad mean to you?
Completely, my situation with my pops is completely opposite. Like, I knew who my pops was, but my pops was a sucker. Being all the way transparent. He used to beat on my mom's, shit like that. Like, so after you beat on her, I'm getting beat up. So it was like a 2-for-1 thing. Anytime she got beat, I got beat. You know, so when my pops died at 7, I didn't understand it. It's like, all right.
Yo,
like, I didn't cry.
Crazy.
Yeah, I didn't cry. I talk about it in my music too, but I didn't cry. It was just like a delayed reaction. But the delay was like years. Like when my grandfather died, his father, I cried. That was like, to me, that was my dad. That was my best friend. You know what I'm saying? So
Damn, y'all unpacking for real.
Yeah, so fast forward, my son I was 23 going on 24 when my son was born. I'm still figuring it out. I ain't got no job. I don't got shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, as my son is getting older, I'm kind of growing up with him. Because, you know, doing from 16 to 21 in jail, those are pivotal years of your life.
Absolutely.
So now I come home at 21.
Damn.
My baby mom got pregnant when I was 22. So everything is... So now I'm growing up
fast.
I come home, I'm growing up twice as fast. Now that she's having a baby, now I have to grow up 3 times as fast. And to sit there and say that I didn't make fuck-ups and shit like that, like, it was a lot of dumb shit I did. You know what I'm saying? I was just happy enough to notice that my son didn't really see when I was fucking up. You know what I'm saying? And then with my daughter, that was like my real learning curve. Because it's like, now I got a female me.
Yeah.
And my vision of looking at females used to be different. I was bitter. You know what I'm saying? Like, me and my baby moms didn't work out. You know, I got both my kids by the same baby mother, so it's like, you know, I'm bitter that shit didn't work out. And the role that I played in it. But then again, it's like, how much accountability can one take when it's not just all you?
Yes, sir.
I can admit where I fucked up at. But if other ain't admit, I can only take what the fuck I did and run with it. I'm good. I can't be down and hard on myself for that. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't in my daughter's life in the beginning the way I was supposed to. Because I didn't like the way that shit, transpired between me and my baby moms, but I condoned it. I was a part of it. So once you get over that, it's like, all right, I can only be the best father I could be. So when my daughter, when she sees me and her face glows up like, Daddy, you know what I'm saying? Anybody that know me knows how me and my daughter are. Like, it's to the point, like, my son, when we get together, he just be like, I'm going over here.
Yeah.
Y'all do y'all. Like, I'm going with grandma or something. Because my daughter, when I'm around, she just wants her daddy time.
Yes,
but
sir.
Now, with my son, it's like I got to figure out how to also engage with him, too. How can I find the medium? Because my son has a lot of my characteristics as well as my daughter. They're just complete opposites. My son, he has I don't give a fuck factor.
That's tough for a
Once
young
he
black
gets
man.
to that, it's like, I don't fuck about shit.
Yeah.
My daughter, on the other hand, she has my sense of humor. So she wants to play all day. And that's what I do. Like, when he'll tell you, I'm one of the funniest motherfuckers you ever meet. So to see that come out of my daughter, I'm thinking my son will have it. She's the jokester. And she snaps jokes for a 3-year-old. Like,
sheesh.
And I'm like, oh, shit.
That's me. That's me.
That's crazy.
Like, her mother would call me and be like, yo, what the fuck? Like, yo, your daughter's crazy. And I'm like,
DNA.
Yeah, so it's like, it's crazy how genetics would really work, but I wouldn't trade this shit for nothing. Like, my kids, I can honestly say my kids changed me for the better. Because me before my kids,
my kids changed me for the better.
Like, my
man,
son.
I can't wait to feel that, man.
My son, my son slowed me down. My daughter just completely changed my whole perspective on life.
My son slowed me down.
Yeah. Like,
and my daughter changed my perspective.
Yeah, I was still doing dumb. Like I said, I was still doing dumb shit. Like, when you got a boy, you feel like, all right, he got to toughen up. He got to.
Yeah. The same shit they did to us.
Yeah, and I'm like, I be telling my son, like, like, sometimes, like, he be getting so frustrated, he start crying. Go in the bathroom and do that. You don't let these motherfuckers out here let you see. You know what I'm saying? There's points of time I want to cry. I ain't cried at my sister's funeral.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want to, you know what I'm saying, look a certain way.
That's the reason we got the Unpack segment, man.
Yeah, and it's like, how the fuck can we sit there and teach our kids teach our sons how to be men, but we can't tell them when it's okay to cry?
That's real shit.
A lot of these motherfuckers running around here right now was doing what they doing because them niggas is in pain and don't want to admit it.
They don't know how
to breathe. King.
You like, niggas that lost their mothers, fathers, brothers, or close ones, and they too young to really understand what the fuck is going on. I didn't understand that my pops was gone until I had my son.
Oh, nah. Nah, you dropped the mic.
That shit crazy, yo.
It's real shit. Like, I had to really sit there and like, Pops, I get it now. Like, after I had my son and Pops, I get it now.
That's deep, bro.
Like, I really had to have that conversation with him. Like, yeah. Yeah.
Bro.
I had to have that conversation with him.
Yep.
Damn.
You gotta live through that shit to fully understand what they was going through.
When sometimes you gotta sit in the dark to see the light, man.
Yeah, man.
Yo, I did my part with the Unpack segment, man.
Thank you, man. Yo, this was great. This was great.
I feel great about this.
I'm happy.
Dead ass.
I'm happy.
This shit is like therapy.
Damn, yo.
That was the plan, bro. That was the plan, bro. Yo, you did that. You did that for sure.
You trusted me with that's your baby, bro. The way you say the E1T1 podcast is my baby, the Unpack segment is your baby, bro. I took pride. When you gave me the honor of being able to lead the Unpack segment for this interview.
I appreciate y'all for doing that Unpack segment. I needed that shit.
That was great.
That's him.
This is what we here. That's what it's here for. Man.
That's it.
Shit, bro.
Man, I feel great about
All right, man. Thank you both for another incredible episode of the Each One Teach One podcast.
For sure.
I'd like to thank my guests, Scrilla Gambino, and my guest, WellmadeChoice.
Yeah, I got to get y'all on Indubitably Speaking, man. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
You know
I'd love to be on your podcast.
Yeah. Oh, nah, not for nothing. You drink?
Yeah, of course.
Drink tequila?
Yeah, I just don't smoke.
Oh, nah, you good.
Yeah, I drink.
Yeah, you straight, bro. Yeah, that's a fact.
Good.
Straight.
Yeah, we got to set it up.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, we got to set
Let's
it up.
do it.
Our show is a little bit different. This is calm settings. I like this.
All right, say less.
You know what I'm saying?
Follow us at Teach, the number one podcast on Instagram and everywhere. YouTube, Apple, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music. You could tune into the E1T1 podcast everywhere. Salute. Pass it off to the man on my right.
It's the guy, Scrilla Gambino. Follow me on Instagram, SGMMXX. Follow the Indubitably Speaking at Indubitably Speaking. I think it's Indubitably Speaking. You know what I'm saying?
Get the Shop Chose, word.
Shop Chose at Chose Creations. This is not no gang shit. It stands for creating happiness over stress.
Like that hoodie, I'm going to need one of those.
It also started the same day my sister passed.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, my sister Samantha Boone. I love you. I miss you. You know the vibes. I hope I'm making you proud. And shout out my brother, my business partner, Sugar Hill Prophet. You know what I'm saying? Follow him at Sugar Hill _Prophet. I think that's his Instagram. I might be butchering it.
Nah, you good. It's just Sugar got no R.
So
Sugar Hill _Prophet.
Yo, the niggas, yo, that shit just took me for a loop.
Yeah.
Said, Sugar has no R. Prof, you might have to use that, man.
Sugar has no R. You heard?
You know what I'm saying?
Pass it off to you, sir.
Yo, it's your man, WellmadeChoice, a.k.a. buy one, get one. Fleet. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget to tap into the Indubitably Speaking. Don't forget to follow Each One Teach One podcast. On which camera I'm at? Oh, right here. Don't forget to follow Each One Teach One podcast. You know where to find me at WellmadeChoice, no underscore spaces or dots. None of that funky shit, you feel what I'm saying?
None of that stink-ass collard green shit.
None of that, man. You feel what I'm saying? Man, it's the Each One Teach One, bro.
Oh, bro.
You know where it's at. We out of here.
Oh, bro.
Yes, sir.
Gentlemen, what an episode.
I appreciate you, man.
You killed that shit.